cause I motherfucking see so. Bitch, I'm getting money, I ain't ran out. You heard what I said, they put you in best stand. And don't tell them nothing, baby, you know that I'm coming, baby, just hit them off turn. Oh yeah, I got this drink in my cup.
Yeah, y'all, I'm trying to figure out why I'm in the middle of Miami. Literally at what time?
It's 12:44.
At 12:44, we go to a club called Mona. Do you know this club told me I'm too dark and too thick? Didn't let her in because she's too thick. Dark?
Have audacity.
What's really going on, Miami? All too dark to get in the club? Yeah, no. Somebody need to let me know what's going on in Miami. Seriously. Apparently, black girls are not welcome in South Beach. For one, because of our skin color and because of fat phobia. And I'm just here to make it clear about this story time that it's literally South Beach. Let's just start with South Beach. I'm hearing different rumors that it's Miami. Yesterday, I was invited out. This is not a club that I wanted to go to. This is a club that people thought would be a good place for me to go with them. I decided to go. It was called Club Mona, somewhere on South Beach, somewhere, right? We went. We was dressed up. We was told that we need to wear heels. Cool. I'm there. We get there. The girls talk to the promoter. I really can't hear what they're saying, but I could just tell that is a bad vibe going on, whatever the case may be. Boom. When we leaving, we basically was letting know that we wasn't getting in. But they also said that we paid a certain amount of money they was going to let us in. Which, of course, we was not going to do. Because why would I pay y'all money and y'all didn't even want me in y'all club in the first place, right? As we walking away, just to get away from the scenery, time to go home, it's over and done with, somebody stopped us. It was a promoter. He literally was like, hey, y'all, let me tell y'all the truth. He was like, pointed dead in my face and said, you too dark, you too thick, and also they don't let people wear shorts because me and the other girl had on shorts. When he said dark, of course our heart just like literally sunk because it's like dark is crazy. That's the one thing, but at the same time it's still wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm not skinny. Like, you feel me? Cool, and it don't hurt my feelings. But saying that I'm dark, that's colorism. That's being a colorist, and that's not okay. Mind you, before we left, I seen another girl getting in. I just knew the girl was going in the club because she was pretty. She was not thicker. She was thick, but she wasn't big or nothing. I'm like, oh, I bet they gonna let her in with no problem. I see her walking down the street, and that's who's also in the video in the red dress. They didn't let her in and told her she was too thick.
I'm going to stop her right there because I got a follow-up video that she did that's a little lengthier. So I just wanted to give my thoughts on this. And you guys who've been following my channel for a while, you guys know that I did a video similarly about another lady's experience. She was from Atlanta. I believe she was, I don't know if she was a dancer, but I think she was a bar girl or worked at clubs in Atlanta. So she tried to get a gig at one of the Miami clubs. And, you know, she had to go through this whole audition process, which she was like, I got to audition and all that, you know, security and all that. And she was told no. And the reason why she was told no is, I think, one, she was a little on the dark side and she was too thick. And to be honest with you, Miami is one of the most, you know, that's where all the ballers are at, the big spenders. They're looking for a certain type, which is the Latina or the white woman, right? Very petite. They don't want any woman that appears to be overweight. And a lot of our sisters are overweight and or thick, for lack of a better term. And they're just not looking for that. They're looking for the size 3, size 4s, racked up, you know, and fit and in shape. You know, when you get to Miami, it's super competitive. What they say, everybody in Miami's hot. You know what I mean? And they're in competition for that. That's where everybody gets their surgeries done at. But you have women walking around like that everywhere. So when you have people who are spenders, i.e. the men, they're coming to where the women are at. And they don't want to come in some place where there's just a bunch of women who don't fit that type. Now in Atlanta or some place like that, hey, they're looking for something thick like you. I know she's not from, I don't know exactly where she's from, I saw her. I think she was on stage with Drewski when he was in Baltimore. Doesn't mean she's from Baltimore, but you know. And I didn't really hear it in the accent. But baby, why would you want to go someplace anyway where they don't want you? You know what I mean? I guess you found that out, but I guess hey, you're gonna have to pay us if you want to come in for our time. You know what I mean? And that's just how they are. They're given strict instructions. They have the right to refuse you from coming in their place if you don't fit the vibe and who it is that they have that are spenders there on a certain type of woman. They're looking for a certain aesthetic, and that's just how it is, baby. You know, black women, for the most part, there's a certain type of black women that white dudes are into, and you aren't that type of black woman. You know, so I get it, and you calling them out. A lot of women had done TikTok videos trying to call out these places, but that's just how it is. So let's finish up and see what else she's talking about. Let's go.
Mind you, the promoter let us know that too thick was just the nice way of saying it. Basically saying that we're fat. So that means there's a fat phobia, and what? That's not okay. Okay? People kept on saying like, girl, how you don't know this happened in Miami? How you don't know Miami like this? I'm not from Miami. I'm from Washington, D.C., literally. Like, Chocolate City. It's okay to be dark in my city. When we go out to the club, girls do get in the club. It's not a problem. As long as you dress the way you're supposed to be dressed and you're pretty. Or whatever the case may be. You looking how you're supposed to look at the club. It shouldn't be a problem. People that, to your opinion, might not be pretty, they still get in our clubs. We don't do that. And then for the people that say, I'm lying, I don't have to lie about my skin. Someone talk about my skin color. Why would I bring up my skin color? I love my skin color. Why would I just randomly bring up somebody's skin color? I'm out here in Miami on a full paid expense brand trip right now. I have no reason to do that. I'm here on this trip of all races. A company that was started by a race that's not even black. Why would I make this up to cause commotion? Like this, they want me to be silent, and I don't feel like that I need to be silent. It's wrong. It's not okay. Y'all using black people for entertainment on y'all website. Rick Ross, Kodak Black, using all them, taking all these club photos with them. But you can't let their people come in. Oh, I'm not good enough to walk in the club or even pay at the door to come in your club. But you wanted a certain amount of money to let us in. Like you just going to rob us clean of the money. And then all the hate comments, it's ridiculous. It's discrimination. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Not only that, those type of words like, I'm built different than another female. Like, y'all hurt them other girls. Them girls cried. Them girls were upset. Them girls are now have insecurities. Them girls are now thinking other things about themselves. Like, it's just unacceptable. Like, I don't know how to say it. I didn't even know the video was going to do all that. I never knew that so many people was going to stand with this. Like, it's wrong. It's wrong. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that's standing with me, beside me, literally DMing me on the love, telling me how y'all stand with me and y'all support me, and y'all really going hard about it. I saw today that the club cut their comments off. They showed that y'all making that noise. The club owner is muting his stuff as well. It's the truth. No, I don't have to lie about it. Club Mona, what's good?
No, I get where she's coming from. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything was wrong with what you said, but you have to understand where you're at the end of the day. You just got to understand where you're at. You think that the world is a certain way, and it's not. A lot of people get humbled in this world, including women, and it's a hard pill to swallow. I'm pretty sure anywhere you go in Chocolate City, Atlanta, Charlotte, New York, dudes are probably all over you. And a lot of you guys got jokes, but I'm serious. This woman, I'm pretty sure they're all over her. And any other sister who got some TNA that's willing to show it off. Dudes will be all over them. So, I mean, this is just, I wouldn't even say it's a L. This is just one spot that didn't want to let you in. And that's just it, baby. On to the next one. You know, but this is what goes on in Miami. It's pretty common, So, but I get it in terms of, hey, you let the talent in, but you don't want to let the people in. It's always like that, man. It's been like that. It's been like that for a while now. Same thing with cooking. You can work there. You can cook in the back. I.e., a lot of these restaurants that y'all go to, you see who's in the kitchen. And I'm not saying it's black people always, but here I live in Charleston. That's everybody who's in the kitchen is pretty much black. You go in these other places, there's Mexicans in the kitchen. serving up Lebanese food, Japanese food, making sushi, making Thai food. It's Mexicans back there. So that's just how the world is, man. It's not fair. I'm just saying. Go where you're appreciated. They wouldn't even tolerate you. I'm just saying, go where you're appreciated. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm the best. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.